of the heart. Here we gather not because we think the same, but because we choose to journey together. Belonging is not something given, it is something we build with open hands and open hearts. It is made of the sharing of stories, the holding of silences, the courage to show up as we are. Here we practice a radical hospitality, not of perfection, but of presence. May we make this place a shelter for the soul, a workshop for justice, a sanctuary where love is not merely spoken, but lived deeply. Again, in trust, in hope, in the spirit of belonging.
Our congregation is committed to individual freedom of belief, welcomes diversity, seeks to promote a sense of community, and fosters religion, which enriches the spirit. We are mostly a lay-led community, strengthened and enriched by weaving together the volunteer contributions of both members and friends. We are supported by our part-time minister, Reverend Florence Kaplow, who was here on the second Sundays and often the second Saturdays too. We respect the common humanity and sacred spirit within each of us. Whoever you are, whomever you love, however you arrived here, you are welcome. Our land acknowledgement words have been given to us by the Puyallup tribe. We acknowledge that we are on the traditional homelands of the Swabash Coast Salish Native people. The Puyallup people have lived on and stewarded these lands since the beginning of time in truth, and continue to do so today. We recognize that this land acknowledgement is one small step toward true allyship, and we commit to uplifting the voices, experiences, and histories of the indigenous people of this land and beyond. Let us have a moment of silence now. Take a couple of deep breaths. Put both feet on the ground if you're able to become fully present. Close your eyes if you are comfortable and bring your attention into this moment. Okay. Today's flower communion is offered in a different format that we are accustomed to, as evidenced by your seats, amongst other things. We are going to have our joys and concerns and our offertory earlier in the service today.
The flower communion was created 103 years ago by the Reverend Norbert Kapek, who founded the Unitarian Church in Czechoslovakia. His intention was to offer a ritual that would celebrate the Unitarian belief in the uniqueness of each individual and that would bind the church together. So far this year, we've been binding our Vashon UU together by looking ahead to the future and dreaming big of what we might do. We've been identifying how we will steward our work and our giving to the community. Today, we will use the ritual of the flower communion to celebrate the uniqueness of each of us. We share our joys and concerns as a way to support each other. The offertory is a way to support the collective.
Sadly, we're missing Leslie, or Leslie missed us, or something. So here we are. Please stand as you are able and willing to join us in singing hymn 318. We would be one. And Alex, bless her soul, has got her handy dandy phone to help us.
Yes. And Judy, our very own Judy Whitney, was there when this song was written. And it was when the Unitarians and the Universalists joined. So we would be one. It was at a youth conference, and Samuel Anthony Wright wrote it to the music of Jean Sibelius, if I'm saying that correctly. So I'm going to play a from Music in the Air. It's a CD from the First Unitarian Church of Oakland, and they sing it. They start right in. So it starts right in, we would be one. So get ready. Okay. Go. Um,
Rick will now do our first reading.
Community is, first of all, a quality of the heart. It grows from the spiritual knowledge that we are alive not for ourselves, but for one another. Community is the fruit of our capacity to make the interest of others more important than our own. The question, therefore, is not how can we make community, but how can we develop and nurture giving hearts?
We will now pause our recording as we prepare our hearts for joys and concerns. Full singing, There is a Love. We can do this a cappella. There's a love. There's love. There's love. Yes. is a love, we know that we love. There is a love, we loves. We rest in this love. We will now resume recording as we finish the service. As members and friends of the Vashon Island Unitarian Universalists, we commit to supporting our congregation. Financial resources help us pay speakers and staff, support our social justice programs, and maintain our building. Please support VIUU with your pledges and offerings so that we can continue to be a vital community. Our congregation engages beyond our walls for peace, social justice, and economic justice, freedom of belief, and protection of our planet and all of its inhabitants. Once a month, we contribute the financial offering to a regional, national, or international organization that aligns with our values. This week's offering supports Vashon Island Unitarian Universalists. Our greeters will now pass around the offering baskets, and as we receive the offering, please join in singing, "We Give Thanks." Oh, we give thanks for this precious day. We're all gathered here, and those far away. The time we share with love and care. This precious day. Oh, we give thanks for this precious day. We're all gathered here, and those far away. For the time we share with love and care. Oh, we give thanks for this precious day. So I'll take this.
But it worked.
Sorry.
It is time now for us to share in the flower communion. The significance of this ritual is that as no two flowers are alike, so no two people are alike. Together, these different flowers form a beautiful bouquet. Our common bouquet would not be the same without the unique addition of each individual flower. And thus it is with our church community. VIUU would not be the same without each and every one of us.
Please select a flower different from the one you brought that particularly appeals to you. The flower you will take represents the unique humanity of the person that gave it, and therefore deserves your kindest touch. As you consider choosing your flower, please do so with reverence and a sense of how important it is to address one another with gentleness, justice, and love. Let us share quietly in this Unitarian Universalist ritual of oneness and love with birdsong instead of harp song.
Thank you, Spencer. So here's how we're going to do this. We're going to go row by row, starting on this. Sorry, better? Okay. We're going to go row by row, starting with Craig, and pick the flower that speaks to you and return back to your chair. And when Tanya is finished, then we'll go to this row, starting with Beth. And after this row is gone, we'll go back to Chuck. Yeah. And Mary. and come along. And then we'll go to this row. The whole row, the whole first row. Yeah, we just made an aisle so you could walk. I'm thinking, oh, thank you for clarifying that. And if we need help, I'll direct you. But we can start now with Craig. Thank you, Craig. Mhm. Mhm. Thanks, Jim. Okay. Mhm.
Where have all the flowers gone? All gone. Long time ago.
Yeah, right.
Let us give thanks for a bouquet of people who brighten our lives in their own way. You are all beautiful. Jules. Distinguish our chalices with these words by the Reverend Michelle Collins. Hold on a second. Oh, thank you.
And pardon my voice, I've got hay fever. Anyway, it's a little, my voice is a little rough. We extinguish our chalices with these words by the Reverend Michelle Collins. As we leave the sacred hour, may the welcome we received become the welcome we extend. Let us meet the world with open hearts, open hands, and the audacity to build spaces where every soul feels at home.
Thank you to Tech for Spencer for your support and being our birdsong enthusiast, amongst other things. For the First Sunday setup team who made this beautiful space, provided us with coffee and snacks. To Sylvia Soholt, who is not here today, but who was instrumental with Marilee and I in putting this service together. And she brought these flowers, which I just decided to put up on the altar. To Marilee Runyon for your support, whose contributions to this service would be invaluable. And to each of you for contributing to our flower communion, for bringing your individual gifts to our congregation. Please join us for refreshments following our events and announcements part. But first, it's birthday pencil time. Woo! Come on up. I know we've got some birthdays. And
Then you're exchanging for the flowers, you can flower more flowers.